Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Bagellife. So basically today I like to do this video to share about what I have been doing and what I'm currently doing in my life, and a short introduction about myself because I started this channel to bring more awareness to something that I have been enjoying doing in a way. So I'm actually a current final year nursing student, and I have about 6 more months to go before I graduate. And I wanted to share my journey. 10 years ago, which is about a decade ago, I was working in the corporate industry. And during the COVID time in 2021, I actually quit my corporate job because I decided at that time that I wanted to study nursing and be a nurse. So I entered the nursing industry with no clue about how tired the industry is, how toxic maybe. I'm not sure, because a lot of people always say nursing is toxic. Well, it depends on who you work with, I guess. In everywhere you go, whether it's nursing or corporate life, I think if the people that you work with are no good, then it can be a toxic environment. So yeah, anyway, so at that time there was a sponsorship to take up a nursing uh study for mid-career adult switcher. So I attended the interview, which is by the Ministry of Health, and it was a few rounds of interview, and I made it through every round. I think there's about 3 rounds, I can't remember exactly. And then after that, we actually signed the sponsorship deed, and then the course started. So going back to school after a decade or so is a very big change for me because I have to go back to academic life, being a student, not earning a decent salary every month, and being jobless. So this is something that you need to think about if you really want to switch your career and go back to study any discipline, because you will need to have some backup, financial backup, in order to sustain your academic studying journey. So yeah, and then 2 years later, I actually graduated in 2022. Yep, 2022, and then I went back to the corporate world and worked as a contract in a bank, back to what I was doing for a while waiting for the next phase of school to start, because I actually the first 2 years of completing the nursing is more of like a junior nurse. So I finished these 2 years. I actually took a little short break in between here, and I worked for a while waiting for a continuity of progression to be a registered nurse. And right now I have about 6 more months or so before I graduate. So if everything goes well, by February next year, I should be completing this entire nursing journey. So total it took me 4 years, okay? 4 years of studying nursing. I can't believe it. 4 years of being jobless. Luckily, my family is very supportive, and they supported me, especially my spouse. So I'm very grateful to him for helping me along this journey. So okay, so basically the 2 years after I graduated, I got a license from the nursing board, and I can actually practice as a junior nurse. But I did not want to be just a junior nurse, because I feel that junior nurse does not the responsibility is really little, and probably it will suit someone who is much younger. But because being an adult, I like to have a little bit more responsibility, and as far as career advancement can go, being a registered nurse, the progression will definitely be better compared to a junior nurse. So after these 2 years, I actually studied really hard, and my GPA was really good. So it enables me to actually be exempted from this second part of studying, because this part of course is actually 3 years course. However, because of my previous academic GPA in the first 2 years, it was really good. So I actually got exemption from for 1 year. So instead of doing 3 years in this current school now, I actually did just 2 years, and now I'm in my final year. So I hope that explains and did not confuse you guys. So anyway, why did I choose nursing? Well, go back to my younger days, I was actually accepted to study nursing right after I completed my secondary school, or would you say the college. However, my parent at that time did not think that nursing is a really cool job. So there's the kind of uh, thinking that nursing is a very dirty job, is a job that is unappreciative. So at that time my mother actually did not want me to venture into nursing healthcare. So I went on to study other courses, majoring in marketing and public relation, as well as private secretarial. So I went to work in the corporate world after my diploma at that time. So yeah, that's the reason why at that time, when I was a teenager, I did not get to study nursing. And then after being in the corporate world for so long, and I always think about doing nursing, at least in this lifetime. So I decided to myself, like, if not now, then when? Do I wait until I'm old and regret, or should I just bite the bullet and do it? And it just so happened that when the COVID pandemic hits, when everybody was forced to stay at home and work from home, and all the business shut down, it made me think that actually all the other jobs that we have are really indispensable. We are just an employer to the company, and we can get retrenched anytime. But the healthcare sector is thriving at that time. And I thought to myself, wow, healthcare industry will never retrench doctors or nurses, and doctors and nurses, medical workers are really in demand even till this day. It is always in demand all over the world. And if I get to study nursing and be a nurse, I can choose to work anywhere in the world. So then I discussed with my husband, and he was really supportive of what I want to do. So I took up the program, because at that time there was this conversion program for mid-adult to switch their career to nursing. So I took up the program. I signed up for it, and then I got selected and shortlisted. I went for the interview, and the rest is history, as I just mentioned. So yeah, that's about it. Actually, the journey is pretty simple. It's just that whether or not you have the courage to be able to want to do what you want to do. And in my case, it's nursing. And I believe that a lot of people would not want to have the courage to do this at a mid-career stage, because this is the stage where you can actually progress up in your corporate ladder. You can earn big bucks, compared to going back to square one and be a nurse and start from zero. But well, in my life, I always think, if you don't try, you don't know, and if you don't do, you will regret. And I do not want to regret a single moment of my life. So I thought, well, if nursing couldn't work out for me right now in this current life, then at least I have tried. At least I have gained a knowledge. At least I have invested in myself to learn a new skill which nobody has. Yep, that was my thinking. So I hope that this gives you a very brief idea about myself, and also about my channel. Of course, I hope to grow my channel by sharing about my nursing journey, and about my life, my hobbies, my interests. And as you know, hospital attachment, a lot of things are quite confidential. So we are not allowed to film in hospital compared to other country probably. So I do not want to get myself into any trouble. So that's why I did not post any photos of my attachment. But all I can say is, during these 3 years so far of nursing journey, I have been to many hospital attachment, like the obstetric, pediatric, mental hospital, operating theatre, emergency department. All I can say that all these departments, all these disciplines has taught me a lot of things. I have seen and attended to many different cases of patients along with my preceptor, and I learned a lot, definitely. So it is really an interesting journey for me so far, except the part that I don't get to earn a full a monthly salary. But well, I'm just investing in my future now, so next time I will earn back whatever I have lost. That's my thought. So if you have any question for me about my nursing journey, probably you can leave it down in my comments box below, and then you can subscribe so that I will try my best to answer your question. And in the meantime, please also like and share my video. I really hope that you will subscribe or share words about myself. As I said, I'm a mid-career adult switcher who joined nursing after working in the corporate world for more than a decade. So my corporate world, the industry that I was previously in is actually a financial industry. So I switched from seeing money financially to healthcare. It's a total 360-degree switch. So probably people might think I'm crazy, but I don't think so. As I say, I'm doing what I can before I regret in future, and I don't want to regret not doing what I can do now rather than keep procrastinating. So yeah, I think that's about it about myself. Yeah, and I will continue to post more videos, and I hope you like this very impromptu video, or a very short chit chat about myself. And sorry I didn't show my face because I'm actually quite a shy person. So I just hope you like my video, hope you like all my stickers on my MacBook. And I'm actually having a cup of pear tea right now with my Starbucks little cat cup here. Actually, this is the Valentine cup which I got. It's really cute, right? Every time I make tea, I will use this cup because it makes me so happy drinking from this cup. So yeah, okay, I will see you soon in my next video. Please like and subscribe again, and thank you. Bye.